today's international seminar to the happy welcome to all of us. Dr. Sudipto
Thank you,
Ghosh.
sir. Thank you, sir. So, with your kind permission, I am going to start this international seminar. A very good morning to all. I, Dr. Sudipto Ghosh, as an organizing secretary of the International Seminar Virtual Mode on Emerging Issues in Finance and Management EIFM 2023, organized by Kolkata Bidhannagar Society for Academic Advancement KBSAA, West Bengal, India, jointly with Department of Commerce and Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Jhargram, Raj College, Jhargram, India, heartily welcome respected chairperson of this international seminar, Dr. Dipti Kumar Chakraborty, former professor and head, Department of Commerce, University of Calcutta, India, and Honorable President, KBSAA. Special guest of today's seminar, Dr. Shima Sinha Singho, Professor and Head, Department of Commerce, Dibrugarh University, Assam, India. She will inaugurate this international seminar. Dr. Dhruvo Ranjan Dandapat, Professor, Department of Commerce, University of Calcutta, India, and Honorable Governing Body Member, KBSAA. Dr. Uttam Kumar Datto, Professor, School of Professional Studies, Netaji Subhash Open University, India, and Honorable Vice President, KBSAA. Pema Lama, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, University of Calcutta, India, and Honorable Secretary, KBSAA. Dr. Dev Narayan Roy, Principal, Jhargram Raj College, Jhargram. Dr. Rahul Kumar Datta, Coordinator, Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Jhargram Raj College, Jhargram. Dr. Alok Gupta, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Jhargram Raj College, Jhargram, and Dr. Satyajit Ghorai, Joint Organizing Secretary, Jhargram Raj College, Jhargram. In this international seminar, we have with us distinguished professors from India and abroad. There are 4 plenary sessions in the first half. I welcome Dr. Ananda Mohan Pal, Professor, Department of Management, University of Calcutta, India, and Honorable Vice President, KBSAA. Dr. Pankaj Dhondial, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, Christ, deemed to be University, NCR, Delhi, India. CA Shubhayan Basu, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, Ananda Mohan College, Kolkata, India, and Dr. Sabat Kumar Digal, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, Ramadevi Women's University, Bhubaneswar, Odisha, India, to chair the session. Now, I also welcome the keynote speakers, Dr. Jayanto Banerjee, Associate Head and Associate Professor, School of Business, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Manipal University, International Academic City, Dubai, UAE. Dr. Anupam Ghosh, Assistant Professor, Department of Management, Birla Institute of Technology, Mesra, Ranchi, India. Dr. Pradeep Kumar Das, Assistant Professor, Department of Management, Sikkim University, Sikkim, India, and Dr. Sujoy Kumar Dhar, Faculty, ICFI Business School, Kolkata, India, and Honorable Governing Body Member, KBSAA. Along with this, I also heartily welcome the distinguished chairpersons and co-chairpersons of 3 technical sessions, coordinators of all sessions, annual members of the KBSAA, all participants, and paper presenters. The technical sessions are scheduled in the second half of this seminar. Faculties and research scholars from different parts of India will present their scholarly articles. total number of articles selected for presentation after a rigorous review is 26. Google Meet link of the technical sessions for the paper presentation is to be mailed after completion of this plenary session. I hope you have an engaging and enriching session ahead. Thank you all. Once I welcome all of you. Now, may I request our chairman, sir, Dr. Deepti Kumar Chakraborty, and to take the charge of this seminar. Please, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ghosh, for your hearty welcome to all of us. And good morning to one and all the distinguished delegates, participants, resource persons, particularly the inaugurator of today's session, Dr. Sinho, the respected professor and head of the Department of Commerce, Digbrugad University. From the welcome address of our organizing secretary, all of us have come to know that the resource persons, keynote speakers, the paper writers from all over the country, from different universities, different academic institutions, they have been assembled here. Truly, we are fortunate, we are lucky to have such a galaxy of learned person in today's conference. I welcome you heartily and along with the formal welcome of our organizing secretary. Actually, one thing, so far as the topic of today's conference, international conference or international seminar is concerned, the emerging issues on your finance and management. Okay, we all know that this century or this millennium, this is a happening century or happening millennium. Particularly since the last decade of the last century. Okay, every day something is happening, particularly in the field of business, in the field of economy of our country, and also in abroad. So every day, so far as the finance and business, finance and your management concerned, two important pillar of our business, the finance as well as the management. We have seen since the U-turn in our economic policy of our country and also the globalization and the globe as a whole, how every day newer and newer thing. This is actually coming up along with the your digital development or digital expansion in the country and also in the abroad. So far as the finance is concerned, you all know that the emerging issues are mainly the digital payment system, your big data. This is and as the digital payment is at the forefront, we need the discussion on the cyber security. We all know the emergence of the fintech companies. Okay, the cloud banking, the open banking, all these are there. The emerging issues so far as the finance is concerned. The your venture capital, the financing of the startups, all are every day. These are coming in. The artificial intelligence is taking a very important part so far as the financing is concerned. This has also a tremendous role to play, the artificial intelligence. So all these are the emerging issues so far as the finance is concerned. In case of management, also the same thing, as there has been a radical change so far as the environment of the businesses are concerned nowadays. The temporariness, for example, everything now is temporary. Okay, now how this temporariness is to tackle? Okay, the employees are temporary, they are not permanent in that respect. Okay, how their commitment, their loyalty to the organization can be brought in. Okay, this is one. And the workforce diversity, very, very important. The globalization and also the resultant multicultural dimension in the businesses. How these are to be tackled out. The your reg tech, this has also actually come up. You all know the regulatory your technology. This is also a tremendous role so far as the management is concerned. So all these are there. A host of resource persons are there. Today, actually, they will deliberate, they will exchange their opinion so far as the emerging issues in management and finance is concerned. And I hope this joint venture of our society, the Kolkata Bidhannagar Society for Academic Advancement, and the Department of Commerce, Jhargram Raj College, this will be effective. Okay, your effective attempt or the effort so far as the academic advancement is concerned, and the conference, I believe, as actually I am seeing the presence of so many learned person today. Surely this will have a good impact, a significant impact on the future academia, researchers, and also the policymakers of our country. With this hope and wishing the grand success of this today's conference, I will now actually, this is my privilege. I am very glad to request to Dr. Seema Sinha Singho. Okay, a very respected person. She is the professor. She is the honorable head of the Department of Commerce of a premier academic institute of the eastern part of our country, particularly the northeastern part of our country, the Dibrugarh University, very old university, but still it is gold. And of this university, she is the head of the Department of Commerce, and respected professor she is also. And in spite of her the host of your businesses, she has actually accepted our request to inaugurate this session, this one day international conference on emerging issues of finance and management. We are truly fortunate. Now I will request Dr. Seema Sinha Sinho to kindly give it illuminating address and thereafter inaugurate today's international conference. Dr. Sinha Sinho.
Madam, mute. You are on mute, madam.
Madam, please unmute.
Okay. Thank you. Am I audible first?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, you are very much
This is a
audible.
common
Very, very much
questions which is
audible.
being asked always.
Very much audible. Very much audible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So, dignitaries of today's session, international conference. Uh, First of all, I would like to thank for giving me this opportunity to inaugurate this session. I would like I have been seeing the Dr. Sudipta Ghosh, who is the organizing secretary, Dr. Dipti Kumar Chakravarti, the chairperson of session, Dr. Dhurva Ranjan Dandapat, professor, Department of Commerce, University of Calcutta. There are special invitees who's going to address today's session, Dr. Uttam Kumar Datta, Mr. Prema Lama, Dr. Devanarayan Roy, Dr. Rahul Kumar Datta, and team of and host of the members. So first of all, I would like to thank all of you for giving me this opportunity, and it is my pleasure to welcome you in this session. Now, since the topic of today's session is that is the emerging issues in management and the commerce, and this is one of the most important and pertinent area in which the business today is dealing with. So there are two aspects here. First is that the emerging issues in management as well as the emerging issues in finance. So I would like to just give a brief outline here, the some of the key points which is being very important here. So with the changing dynamics in the business and environment, for the today's managers, they have to go for the new perspective to conquer the need or the challenges of the organizations today. Now let us look at the key challenges. which we need to tackle in the business, like these are the globalization, ethical practices, workforce diversity, empowerment, so on and so forth. Now, if you go by the globalization of the business, now companies that experiences saturation in the local markets find new ways to promote and sell their products in other territories of the globe where the law, culture, and the customer needs differ. Therefore, the businesses need to tackle the globalization when they expand their operations to the other region. They dive into the markets and compete with the companies of the region. Therefore, it is going to help them to be build new revenue resources. Therefore, as businesses begin to transact globally, the need of the hour is the globalization and many other aspects. Another, if you look into the ethical aspects, the business ethics and the social responsibility. Now, business ethics is about the making right choices, where the social responsibility is making ethical decisions. So, both the elements are going to assist the businesses because it is going to obtain an advantages over the rivals and draw in more customers. Apart from that, it also creates a positive work culture to attract and retain the candidates and the customers. The increasing societal expectations from the business organization increases the complexity of the ethical decision making. Organizations need to play a part in improving the well-being of the people in the society by addressing deforestation, toxic wastages, pollution of the land, water, air, and also the changing climatic conditions. Therefore, it is important to conserve resources to sustain business activities and promote green technology. The need hour is also our environment. So, environmental issues are a cause of a concern, thereby increasing the need of the managers to protect and preserve the natural resources by adopting the renewable energy sources, utilizing the technology that reduce the energy consumption, preserving the natural environment, and conserving the water for the future. Today's business also faces the workforce diversity. Now, there is a consistent increase in the diversity due to the transformation in the population dimensions, improved workforce, societal pressures, as well as the globalizations. So, big businesses today face challenges in interpersonal relations. Besides that, if you look into the other issues and the challenges, especially the empowering of the workforce becomes a need of the hour because businesses are adopting a participative management approach by empowering the assembly line workers, because educating and encouraging the workers at the assembly line is very important to make the best of the decisions, because giving them the authority, increasing their value and moral is important. Because best management practices emphasizes making decisions at the place where the work is performed concerning the schedule and the process and solving the work related problems. And this can be possible only when there is an empowerment of the workforce at the rank and file level. Other important issues which the business today is facing is that implementing quality management system. Then knowledge management. Knowledge management, it is all about the collecting, analyzing, organizing informations and making it accessible to the employees to facilitate learning, problem solving, decision making. Apart from that, strategic planning and bringing efficiency to the business. The main objective here for the knowledge management is to share information with the right people at the right time, because it manages the specific business task and the project, as well as it is going to improve the processes and the technology. Therefore, it would be best for the organization to promote and encouraging sharing of the ideas for continual learning. Now, since the organizations cannot perform every activity by itself, and therefore outsourcing the production process to other companies also offers several other benefits, because this is outsourcing. By outsourcing, utilizing the existing infrastructure without the need for the additional investments, it also allows business owners to focus on the core activities, allocate the operations profitably. Now, all this can happen only when there is a proper time management, because time management is critical when we are working on a multiple tasks, multiple type of projects at a time. So, effectively planning the time and controlling the amount of time one invests in spend and invest on the specific task to improve the efficiency is important. One can develop the skill in effective time management by practicing planning your work in advance and work out the plan. Planning your work as well as work out your plan. While work out when we do the workout, when we go according to the plan and the schedule, we have to prioritize the work and how to avoid the other distractions. All this, the proper time management is going to give actually the proper work life balance and also improve our performance. Now, while dealing with all these things, dealing with working hours, fewer resources, job insecurity, this all significantly contributes towards the work related stress, or in other way we say the job stress. So it can lead to job stress, also can lead to various other health issues and the problem, ranging from the mind to the potential serious health condition. Therefore, adopting effective strategy to minimize the stress by preparing a plan and approach the work systematically. Be clear, the businesses has to be clear on the job roles and also the duties and work on a specific task at a time. Stay, this is very important, stay away from the perfectionism and aim to put in your best effort. That is very, very important. Now, doing all these things, conflicts is very obvious. Conflicts becomes the integral or part of the business. That therefore, management of conflicts becomes very important, because it is the conflict stress. This is going to hinder the productivity and also affects the emotional well-being. Therefore, effectively handling conflicts helps organizations to make the progress, to identify the cause and the reasons that triggers the problem. Also plan to have a constructive conversation by adopting active listening, as well as evaluate and take preventive measures uh, of the conflict to avoid any issues in future is important. Now, there are number of new issues and areas, but a management and the business has to be adaptive. When we look into the emerging issues in finance, there are a number of again challenges which has been faced by the finance manager, like managing cash flow, not having a proper cash inflow and outflow of the cash sometimes hinders the business. Then, not having a plan for using the proper budget and budgeting, not utilizing the enough capital, because it is very important to have a solid business proposal to attract more and more investments. Besides, that's too much of the debt. So debt should also be properly handled, and not having a proper reporting system, having a poor tax compliance, and not paying the bill on time. All these are certain issues, challenges that has been faced by the finance manager in the business. So the business climate is evolving with best practices and advancement, and the organization and the business must make ways for continuous learning to adapt to the new concepts, theories, strategies, innovations, adapting to the technology advancement enhances the business processes, product, manner of delivering the services. Failure to adapt to the changes leads to the downfall of the several leading businesses. So it would be best for the organizations to recruit skill and the individuals willing to continuously learn, share ideas, knowledge, and work together as a team. So these are certain issues in very brief which I have dealt with the emerging challenges, issues with regard to the management as well as with regard to the finance in very brief. So with these few words, I would like again to express my I express my pleasure for giving me this opportunity to give my inaugural speech. I would like to wish and expect that this present international conference, this is going to fulfill many of the expectations of the business. Many more issues I have heard in the different technical sessions, which will be discussed. I have gone through in very brief, and with these few words, once again, I wish I wish success for this conference, and thank you all. Once again I thank you, the team members and the organizing committee members and the secretary, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you once again. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Singh. Actually, you have covered almost all the emerging issues areas of our
Yes.
your management as well as finance within so short time. Actually, the dramatic changes in
Yes.
business environment and the traumatic changes on our environment. Actually,
Yes.
dramatic and traumatic changes in our environment. These two,
Yes.
and how we have to adopt it, how we have to adapt to it. Actually, these are the problems, and very rightly you have pointed out all these things and what are the challenges of the finance manager today. Okay, and the management ethical issues, this is very very important. Okay, but this thing actually I think actually can solve all the problems if we can learn properly, if we can practice properly the ethical issues. Okay, a number of regulations are there. More stringent the regulations are, more we are trying to actually not to abide by that. Where there are
Yes.
stringent rule, and there are there are actually the more instances of the scams or many kind of wrong things. So these issues, ethical issues that you have pointed out, very rightly pointed out, how we have to abide by this, and there is some dilemma, of course, particularly in this
Yes.
age, to abide by properly the fundamental ethical ethics. There are some dilemma how we have to tackle this. This is actually a very significant challenge so far as today's managers are concerned. So you have very rightly pointed out all these things, and in spite of your so many busyness, you have given us some time. So once again, on behalf of the organizing committee, on behalf of our Kolkata Bidhannagar Society for Academic Advancement, on behalf of the Jhargram College, I convey my sincere thanks, thankfulness, and gratefulness to you, Dr. Singh. Thank you. Once
Thank
again.
you. Thank you.
Now I will request none other than Dr. D.R. Dandopat. Dandopat, I think you are present. He's the professor of commerce, University of Calcutta. Actually, as I mentioned each time, he was on different. He is perhaps the former whatnot. He was former head, he was former dean, he was former your convener of the PhD committee, he was former secretary, he was former coordinator of different academic program of our Department of Commerce, University of Calcutta. So different academic as well as administrative responsibilities he have shouldered. Professor Dhruvaranjan Dandopat. Now, actually, he's the chairman. For a long time, he's working as the chairman of Undergraduate Council of our Department of Commerce. He is the very honorable IAA Research Foundation, a prestigious accounting association of the country and abroad. He is the general secretary there. He is our honorable member of our Kolkata Bidhannagar Society for Academic Enhancement. Now I request Dr. Bandapat to deliver his illuminating address. Dr.
Uh,
Bandapat.
Thank you, Professor Chakraborty. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are ready. You are
Okay.
ready.
Okay. So thank you for my introduction. Actually, whatever you have mentioned, it is the normal procedure of the university, of any university, to take up the responsibilities because of our seniority. These are mainly given on the basis of seniority. So anyway, I have discharged them, and Professor Chakraborty was also head of the department, and he has also uh, occupied many other positions. Anyway, now coming to the seminar, I welcome you all, and as a member of this KBSSA, I take this opportunity to extend hearty welcome to you all, and particularly the resource persons who will be participating in this in different capacities as resource persons. I mean, speakers, chairpersons, and already we have listened to the inaugural rich, valuable, uh, insightful inaugural address by Professor S.S. Sinha and Singhos, S.S. Sinha Singho of Guwahati University. So thanks to her also. Yes, she has already mentioned different emerging issues in management and finance, which is the theme of this conference. I mean webinar, and I think that I should restrict myself only just mentioning a few things. Particularly, I must um, rather convey sincere thanks to the Secretary of KBSSA, Professor Pema Lama, and his young team members, young and vibrant team members, for organizing a number of these international and national webinars, publishing a number of research volumes, and also publishing the journal within a very short period of time, just a little more than 1 year only. Okay, so this is very commendable, and I think that who are engaged in any organization, they must appreciate it that within a period of only 1 year, such number of activities can be performed. At least I cannot think of this because I am also involved in different organizations and activities. I at least I cannot personally think of such type of activities what Pemalama and his team. Okay, though I am the member, but I have a little contribution to this organization. Only sometimes, uh, because of our experience, Tima and others seek some advice or suggestions. Only we provide it. But whatever has been done and what has been, I mean, say, including today's program, everything is obviously done by Pema and his team, and obviously our with the active leadership of our Professor Chakraborty, Dipti Kumar Chakraborty, as president of the organization. So anyway, I must convey sincere thanks to all of them for organizing this and also giving me to say some a few words. And I find there are a lot of distinguished personalities present in this inaugural session, including our chairperson, Professor Dipti Kumar Chakraborty, and Professor and Head of Guwahati University, Dr. S.S. Sinha, and my long time friend and elder brother like Professor Uttam Kumar Datto, and then Hema is also there. I'm proud that he's our direct student also, and now his colleague. So it's a proud privilege to inform you all this. And then Dr. Devanarayan Rai, Principal Jhargram College. And also I must mention that I was the teacher of Jhargram College because I was in West Bengal Education Service for almost 8 years. And most of the times I was in a Goenka College of Commerce and Business Administration in Kolkata. Only for 3 months I went to Jhargram on my transfer. then I joined the university. Immediately before the university, I was in Jhargram Raj College from July 1987 to October 1987. Then IQAC coordinator of Jhargram Raj College, Dr. Rahul Kumar Datta, and also Alok Gupta of assistant professor of Jhargram Branch College, and another my senior colleague, Professor Anandamohan Pal, who will be chairing perhaps one of the plenary sessions immediately after the inaugural session. Perhaps he will be chairing, and all other chairpersons of this plenary session. And also, I find from the list that as and provided there are as many as 25 papers, I think, which will be presented in three, four technical sessions, which covers various emerging issues. Like, so far I remember, it is the EdTech, FinTech, climate finance. Okay, so like there are many others. Then your sustainability reporting. So all these things, I think that all the participants and also who will be joining this program, everyone will be immensely benefited through the deliberations of these learned speakers, and also plenary of the plenary session, as well as of the technical sessions, including the observations of the chairpersons, and also others through interactive sessions. And I have nothing to say much. So I once again I convey sincere thanks to all of you, because I think that time is running up only 15 minutes and there are many speakers. So I don't want to prolong this session from my side. So I once again I convey sincere thanks to all of you, including the organizing secretary Sudipto. I forgot to mention his name. Actually, there are Sudipto Ghosh. Again, I am really I feel proud that most of them of our university are the direct students of mine, and of many of others. So I convey sincere thanks to all of you who are engaged. Organizing this type of events, and not only this, you have already organized many events for the last 1 year, because I think the foundation was in the month of March 2022. So only 13 months. Just you can see that how many of so many webinars and other things have been organized. So once again, I sincerely convey my thanks to all of you, including our chairperson, Professor Dipti Kumar Chakraborty, and particularly Pema Lama, for his active uh, involvement throughout all the events. So once again, thanks you, thanks to all. Namaskar.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you,
Thank you.
Professor Dandapat. Yes, you have taken very little time, but within this short time, you have covered almost a very larger part of the emerging issues of management as well as finance. And yes, I am also actually in agreement with you that this young fellow of our society, they actually is doing miracle, perhaps it's doing miracle, I will say it. The way they have actually made our society a happening society, a vibrant society, a lively society. All the credit goes to Professor Pema Lama and his team. So thank you, Professor Dandapat. I know how busy you are. Still, you have come and given us some time to inspire the whole team and convey your good wishes to the conference. So, thank you, Professor Dandapat. Now, here is with us another very experienced professor, Dr. Uttam Kumar Datta. Okay. He was once the professor of Bardwan University, once the professor of West Bengal State University. He is closely associated with the University of Calcutta. He is now the renowned professor, with experienced professor of Netaji Subhash Open University. Okay, he has credit a number of publications. He had co-chaired a number of seminars, conferences. Actually, in single word, purely an academic person. Okay. Professor Uttam Kumar Datta, and he is very closely associated with every academic endeavor of our country, particularly of our state. Here also, in case of our Kolkata Bidhannagar Society for Academic Advancement, always he is giving his advices and suggestions, Honorable Vice President of our society. Now I request Dr. Dotto to inspire us with your illuminating address. Dr. Dotto.
Thank you, Professor Chakraborty. Good morning. Good morning to all. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, yes, yes. You are
Yes.
audible.
Yeah. So, our beloved President, Professor Chakraborty, respected Professor Sinha, Head Department of Commerce, Dibrugarh University, Assam, Professor Dhruvaranjan Dandapat, Professor Shubhayan Basu, Professor Ananda Mohan Pal, my beloved students, friends, participants in this virtual international seminar. Friends, the topic is, all of you know, that contemporary issues in finance and management. I want to mention two or three important issues regarding this contemporary issues in accounting and finance and management. Sorry. It is obvious because Professor Shima Sinha, she has mentioned that the business environment is always changing. Naturally, the nature of business is also changing. It is obvious that the 20th century, more particularly the last half, has been a remarkable period in innovation, is no surprise at all. I am mentioning the name of famous economists, all of you know, and his name is Joseph Schumpeter, the prophet of capitalism. I am quoting from Joseph Schumpeter because it is very relevant in this topic. Joseph Schumpeter, he envisioned that creative destruction, capitalism would survive through a continuous process of creative destruction. Mind it, creative destruction. New products would replace old products. New theory would take over old theories, and new process would supplant old processes. It is very much obvious. Creative destruction occurs when backed by the power of knowledge, technology, entrepreneurship innovations, and finally, the adoption of values. All of you know that values have the power to make you valuable, whereas valuable has no power to make your values. While this may be marginally true, the fact remains that development of products, services, instruments, markets in the field of finance and management in the last 50 years have left our students, teachers, practitioners, friends, and researchers with a lot of food for thought in this area. I am mentioning certain old facts. Since 1950s and throughout 1990s, the field of finance has been enriched by the theoretical contributors from eminent theoretical contributions from eminent scholars, like, just I'm mentioning certain names, few names, like Harry Markowitz. I think the student of commerce, they have heard the name of Harry Markowitz, Martin Miller, Franco Modigliani, William Sharp, Myron Scholes, Fisher Black, and Robert Martin, among many others. Compared to those who dominated the traditional world of accounting, management, and finance, these new entrants in the field of finance had quite unusual background. Various types of engineers, physicists, statisticians, and even astrophysicists who infused quantitative rigor at its new height. So, a lot of researchers, students, teachers are coming from different backgrounds in the field of finance, in the field of management. This new intellectual discipline was so useful to the society and the community of businessmen and investors that, again, I am quoting one information, that in 1997, when Nobel Prize in Economic Science was conferred on Robert C. Martin and Myron Scholes, the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences in its citation mentioned Martin and Scholes in collaboration with late Fisher Black developed a pioneering formula for the valuation of stock options. Stock options. Their methodology has paved the way for economic valuations in many areas. It has also generated new types of financial instruments and more facilitated more efficient risk management in society. These financial instruments are known, as all of you know, derivative. And derivative is an important part in global capital market. So a lot of research is happening in case of derivative market. Again, we can talk about the adoption of IFRS. Commerce students, they know international financial reporting standards. India has already adopted IFRS conversed accounting standard in days. So a lot of research is going on. We talk about ESG, environmental, social, and governance aspects. Today we talk about A, B, C, D, A for artificial intelligence, B for blockchain, C for cloud accounting, D for data analytics. So a lot of changes are happening in finance, accounting, and management. I will conclude with the expectation that our young researchers, they would come forward and they would be involved in doing research so that the subject finance management will be improved. Thank you all.
Thank you, Professor Dotto. Actually, along with the emerging issues, you have very rightly pointed out the names of a number of researchers, advocates, and pioneers in the field of accounting, finance, as well as management. The young researchers, I believe, will be very much benefited with the names of the pioneers, with the names of the advocates that we have mentioned. They must go through the research papers or the books authored by these persons. Actually, nowadays, one thing is lacking, that we are copying everything from the internet, and also the some publications that we get in our social media. Gradually, we are forgetting that until and unless we go through the original work in the books, okay, the book reading, actually this habit is gradually it will vanish. Okay, this is the need of the day today, that we must go through this. And very rightly, Professor Dotto had mentioned the names of the researchers. So young researchers have requested them to go through them, and the your ESG, the IFRS, the ABCD, all are the emerging issues. And I think today's conference will take up some of them, and the young researchers, the academicians, they will get interest in them. And if they get interest, they will go deep into the matter. In a research, in a conference, the main objective of the conference is not to make the persons learned, rather to just create some interest on different coming issues and emerging issues. This conference will do that. And if we get interest in them, we'll go deep into the matter, and thereby the research will go on. So thank you, Professor Dr. Kumar Dotto, for your very nice illuminating presentation. So thank you, Dr. Dotto. So
Thank you.
now I will request our young and very beloved Secretary of Kolkata Bidhannagar Society for Academic Advancement, Professor Pema Lama, to give his brief address. Professor Pema Lama.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir. Sir, before my this speech, it says just inaugurate the e-book, sir.
Yes.
Sir, please inaugurate the e-book e-proceedings.
Yes. You give your address, and simultaneously you do this. You do this.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And good morning to all the dignitaries present in front of me. So today we are going to have our international conference or seminar virtual mode. Hello. Today we are going to we are organizing an international. We are going to organize the international seminar on emerging issues in finance and management, jointly with our society, Kolkata Bidhannagar Society for Academic Advancement, West Bengal, India, and the Department of Commerce and Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Jhargram Raj College, Jhargram. So thanks to the organizers and thanks to Jhargram Raj College authorities for giving your consent to collaborate with us, with our association, with our society. And thanks to the special guest, Professor Sinha Singho Madam, for giving your consent to inaugurate our international conference today. So we have our society, in short form known as KBSAA, that means Kolkata Bidhannagar Society for Academic Advancement. Our society has started its journey in the year 2022, 19th March, with 13 governing body members. These 13 governing members are the main pillars of this society, and out of these 13, 4 pillars are very, very, very special, very, very important. The number 1 pillar is Professor Dipti Kumar Chakrabarti. Next, Professor Uttam Datta sir. Next, Professor Anand Mohan Pal sir. Next, Professor Dhruvaranjan Dandapat sir. So we have during the last 2022 and 23, we have conducted total 10 programs. The first we have started with career counseling with Naugaon College and Institute of Chartered Accountant of India, Eastern Region. And we have conducted or organized international seminars. One international seminar with the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India, Eastern Region, and with one the Bidhannagar College and Government Girls College, Iqbalpur. And we have organized one national seminar on National Education Policy 2020 and its implications on skill development with Golaghat Commerce College, Assam. We have organized an FDP, Faculty Development Program on research methodology and an analysis with Jhargram Raj College. Lectures, we have also organized a lecture series on finance and other allied subject for become odd semester student, that means 1, 3, and 5. And we have organized a Finance Bill 2023, that is talk of the month. We have started the talk of the month, Finance Bill 2023. And we have already started, we have also organized a NET, NTA, National Testing Agency uses NET classes for the students students, especially for the annual members of our society, only for the annual members of our society. We have also organized a faculty exchange program on research method for the students of Nagaon College students. So we have organized a collaborative with that college. So, and the last we have on the foundation day, that means 19th March 2023, we have organized a lecture on understanding latex for the annual members of the society. So out of this, we have a Journal of Academic Advancement. It is a biannual peer-reviewed open access journal with indexation. And we are the members of the Crossref. Our society are the member of Crossref and I2OR, International Institute of Research. As well as we have published 2 issues. That means journal, we have started our journal in the year 2022 June. We have published June issue first and the December issue. Now we are going to, we have given an advertisement or the notice or for publication for the second year, that means volume 2 issue 1, which is going to be published in the month of June 2023. As well as we have published on 2022 and edited book, peer-reviewed edited book, that means emerging issues on accounting and finance research, published by the Bandhana Publications, Lucknow. So as at the last, on behalf of the society, I accord a very warm welcome to all of them. My heartfelt gratitude goes to all the honorable members of the governing body, members of the seminar organizing committee, editorial board, including advisory, associate, and reviewers, members, and annual members, as well as all the academicians who are associated with our journal from outside the country. And I also wish them a great success and a great future ahead. And I wish international conference will be a grand success. Thank you very much, sir. And sir, with kind your permission, Brahma sir, please inaugurate the e-book or e-proceedings with ISBN of the abstract.
Okay.
And it will be uploaded in the website very soon, within today. Brahma.
Okay, Brahma Chaudhary. You know,
Yes, sir. I'm sharing the e-proceedings,
the
sir.
book that has been published just now. 2 or 3 sentences about the book, Professor Lama. 2 or 3 sentences about the book. Okay. Thank you. This will be uploaded very soon, and
Yes.
anyone can go through it.
Yes.
Another
And,
milestone in the multifarious activities of our society.
we have a message.
Thanks to the editorial board, thanks to the organizer, thanks to the young fellow, and particularly the secretary of KBSA. So that's all.
Thank you, sir. Thanks to all of you.
Okay.
So just show the first abstracts, Brahma. Yes. And then next one. Next. Change. Change. First abstract. Sir, it has been written. Yes, it has been written in published. Yes, this one published on April 23, 23,
Okay.
2023.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. That's all. Now stop the presentation. Anyone can go to it. This is uploaded. Okay, today we have with us another two very renowned academic pillars of the commerce education of our state, Professor Ananda Mohan Pal, the Professor, Department of Business Management, University of Calcutta. We have with us Professor Subhayan Basu. Okay, CF Subhayan Basu. He is also actually the important pillar of the higher education, commerce education of this state. Actually, we will not give them time at the inaugural session, it's fact, but they will perform a very important role. They will be chairing the actually plenary sessions, Professor Ananda Mohan Pal and Professor C. A. Subhan Basu. Then actually you will see how brilliant persons they are and how they have been working in the academic field of our state, Professor Anand Pal and Professor C. Suhan Basu. For the time constraint, I am not allowing them to time to speak now, but they are very much associated with our society and in all the academic activities of our state, they play their significant role. Professor Anand Mohan Pal and Professor C. A. Subhayan Basu. So now I will request our collaborator, Jhargram Raj College. Thank you, Dr. Devnaran Rai, for collaborating us for organizing this one-day international conference on emerging issues of finance and management. You have stretched your helping hand for organizing this conference. So we are actually indebted to you and your college, particularly to the Department of Commerce of your college. Now I'll request Dr. Devnaran Rai, the respected principal of Jhargram College, to deliver his brief and special address. Dr. Rai, Devnaran Rai.
Uh, Respected Chairperson, Sir Dr. Devnaran Roy, Honorable Principal, Jhargram Raj College, is unable to attend the seminar right now due to some urgent official assignment. So he
Okay,
has requested our IQAC coordinator, Dr. Rahul Kumar Datta,
okay,
to deliver the special address and his
okay.
principal's message
Okay,
on his
okay,
behalf.
okay, okay. So,
Thank you so much, sir.
in his absence here, we convey our sincere gratefulness. I will convey it to him that he has placed his supporting hands, so we are indebted to him. I will convey it on our behalf to the principal, honorable principal of Jhargram Raj College. So now I request Dr. Rahul Kumar Dotto, the respected coordinator of IQAC of Jhargram Raj College, to deliver his brief and special address.
Uh,
Dr. Rahul Kumar Dotto.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everybody. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
you are audible.
Yes, audio.
Thank you, sir. Respected dignitaries, esteemed academic luminaries, distinguished guests, all esteemed colleagues from different institutions, all the research scholars, dear students, and all the ladies and gentlemen. On the behalf of the Office of the Principal, Teachers Council, and Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Jhargram Raj College, and also on my personal behalf, I extend a hearty welcome to all of you to this one-day international webinar on emerging issues in finance and management. This is also known as EIFM 2023. Well, Jhargram Raj College is a government college. Is situated in Jhargram, which is nowadays a district headquarter of the newly formed district called Jhargram. The college was founded in 1949 as Jhargram Agricultural College. However, the college soon grew into a blessed center of higher learning, offering a whole array of the subjects from disciplines of commerce, arts, and science. At the initial stage, the college was under the affiliation of University of Calcutta. However, now since 1985, it came under the affiliation of Bidhannagar University. Presently, the college is blessed with the faculties of different area of government of West Bengal under WBES and engaged in educating the first generation learners from the socially and economically backward communities and also from the tribal families. The college has been offering dynamic curriculum to cope with the ever-changing demands of the society and also betterment of the students. Many of the alumni of the college are reputed not only in the field of academics, but also in the field of arts, music, sports, etc. And we are glad to inform that in the year 2019, the college came under prestigious DBT Star College schemes offered by Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. And very recently, in the last year, the college achieved the status of DBT Star College also. Well, it is a moment of great pleasure to me that the Department of Commerce and IQAC of our college, along with Kolkata Bidhannagar Society for Academic Advancement, are jointly organizing this international webbing. In recent past, several important issues emerged in the field of finance and management, such as ethical investing, knowledge management, blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, etc. And the seminar attempts to address most of these new developments that took place particularly in the field of finance and management, especially in the Indian perspective. Hope the seminar would provide a platform for academic exercise not only to academicians and research scholars, but also industry professionals for advancement in the field of finance and management. And I take this opportunity to invite all the academicians and research scholars to actively participate in this program and make the event a grand success. Thank you all again.
Thank you, Dr. Dotto, the respected coordinator, IQAC Jhargram Raj College. We know, sir, how Jhargram Raj College actually is working in the field of accounting advancement in Jungle Mahal, particularly among the people of the so-called unprivileged section. How you are performing your role, social role. You may mention the social role in the field of accounting advancement among them. We know it, the actually position of your institute in the earlier West Midnapur, and now this is your own district, Jhargram district, and you have collaborated with us. We are truly grateful for your collaboration. Thank you, sir, Dr. Datto, for your address. So now we are at the end of the inaugural session. I will now request Dr. Alok Gupta, the Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Jhargram Raj College, to offer the formal vote of thanks, hearty vote of thanks. Dr. Alok Gupta.
Thank you, sir. It is really an honor and privilege for me to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of the Department of Commerce, Jhargram Raj College, and also KBSAA. First of all, I would like to thank the key persons of KBSAA for conceptualizing the seminar, the active members of the organization, and the Jhargram Raj College to execute the same in such an efficient way. I also thank the principal and the IQAC coordinator of Jhargram Raj College for giving their consent and support for holding the seminar. Further, I would like to thank Dr. Sinha Singho, for her enlightening inaugural address. Specifically, I would like to thank Dr. Sudipto Ghosh, Dr. Deepti Kumar Chakraborty, Professor Dr. Deepti Kumar Chakraborty, Professor Dr. Dhruvaranjan Dandapad, Professor Dr. Uttam Kumar Datta sir, Professor C.A. Shubhayan Basu sir, Sri Prema Lama, Dr. Devnarayan Roy, Dr. Rahul Kumar Datta, and specifically I take this opportunity to thank our senior teachers for acting as the parents of our academic family, always showing us the right way, rectifying us where needed, and also appreciating and encouraging us. Thank you all other participants also of this seminar, of this session. I thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Gupta, for your brief but very hearty vote of thanks to all of us. Thank you to you also. So, the inaugural session is now just over. So, without wasting any more time, I will request the coordinator of the next plenary session to start the plenary session and continue one by one the plenary sessions. Okay, so the coordinator of the next plenary
Good
session.
morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah. Good morning.
Yes, you are
Yes.
audible. Sure.
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, sir. Good morning to all the respected professors who are right now in this forum. And I welcome everybody to this session and this international seminar webinar that we are having today. And and I'm grateful that I'm given the opportunity to coordinate the plenary session 1 and 2. I'll be welcoming Dr. Anand Mohal Pal sir, and we will be then moving on to the plenary session 1, and after that we will be moving on to plenary session 2. Dr. Anand Pal sir, Professor, Department of Business Management, University of Calcutta, and our Honorable Vice President, KBSSA. He has been teaching for the last 4 decades in both UG and PG level in Calcutta University. He is presently was presently the member of Senate, University of Calcutta, along with being a member of Faculty Council, PhD Research Advisory Committee, and HRD Advisory Committee. He has been guiding scholars in PhD, and his scholars have been awarded PhD. He has edited various books, journals, and over 30 national and international levels. He has been presented papers at over 50 international conferences in China, USA, and other countries. And he has been invited by various universities as keynote speaker. And under him, there have been various projects which have been conducted by the UGC, and has been an outstanding performer during his academic days as student. And I would like to welcome sir on behalf of KBSA,
Thank,
and welcome
thank,
sir. And we are all looking forward to your address.
Yes. Good morning to all the dignitaries present here. Here is my respected professors, my beloved professors, my students, my colleagues. I am not naming them because that would be a big list. I always want to avoid the time spent on the spent on these formalities. And here in this session, we are uh, fortunate enough to have some speech from Dr. Jayanto Banerjee, who will be the keynote speaker, and he will be speaking on some very important area, transformation